Hi, welcome to another episode of Table Talk. I'm Holly Farias, District Principal, and I'm here with Jay Buckner. He is our Athletic Director, Head Football Coach, and Debbie Holyfield, our Head Volleyball Coach. Let's start with you, Miss Holyfield. Let's talk a little bit about volleyball.
Well, we started our season August 2nd, early on into the season, early summer, and we had about 20 girls come out for JV varsity volleyball. We went straight into it with scrimmages, tournaments, full steam ahead. We went to the Lumberton tournament, even amidst COVID regulations, restrictions, and we ended up winning the consolation in that tournament. Went to Orangefield probably the weekend after that and placed fourth overall in what they call the gold bracket, which is the upper teams. And then went to the YMBL tournament in Beaumont and finished in their red bracket, which is upper teams also, playing 4As, 3As, bigger teams, and finished in that one with third place round in that. And all of those tournaments, a couple of kids that stood out for people when all tournaments were Whitley Carter, who's a sophomore, middle hitter, middle blocker for us, and Hope Miller, who is a senior middle hitter, middle blocker for us.
Y'all did have a very good tournament season. I know the girls were excited. We got to talk a lot about what was to come for their season, and I know they had a really good season. So you want to talk a little bit about that?
I do. We are currently in district action right now. We are undefeated in district action. We have won the past 12 games, should have been 21 games in a row, but we got tripped up by Livingston, which is also a bigger school, at the YMBL tournament. We will end district play on October 26th. If anyone can come out and watch us in Whole-Day Zeta, that team and that game will determine if we are first place or if we will have to play a tiebreaker for first, second. If we do, that tiebreaker will be played on October 29th at a site determined. And our first playoff game is looking like November 1st in Woodville. Time 7:30, possibly.
I know, and I do know we did a table talk where we spoke about the Fall Festival coming up. That is the same day, but we are very well aware of that, and we will make sure that anyone that wants to attend is able to be there. But we definitely want you guys to catch both if at all possible. I do know y'all have a pretty big game coming up this week, this Friday, but we will talk about that here in just a little bit because that's a thing I feel like we do need to talk about is the support we have from our student section. We have these kids want to support each other, and they do a very good job with that. So this is a fun game that we have coming up that they all like to get involved with.
I would like to add too, like our junior high, I believe they lost one game in their season. They finished that up on Monday night. They come and support the Lady Rebels. Our football boys, if they aren't getting dressed out and ready and not playing, they have been amazing. The fans have been amazing. And the junior high also finished consolation in their St. Anne's tournament. So our whole program is looking good in years to come. And we have had some awesome support. And if y'all come out and watch them, they give a great entertainment in the play and hitting that they display.
They do.
With our senior leadership as well.
You do have a good program, and those junior high girls, they worked hard. I know they were a little nervous at first.
Always
had some
nervous.
expectations there, but they rose to the occasion, and they did do very well. They had a good season. Let's talk a little football. Coach Buckner, how's Evadale treating you?
Oh, I love it here. It's been a great thing to step into. This is the climate and culture here has been just awesome to be a part of. The kids have really embraced the things that we've asked of them, and we're pretty excited about the direction we're headed, and I think the kids are very excited about the things that they've accomplished already this year. We started off the season kind of on a low note, but followed it right away with our first victory against Warren, which was kind of special to me since that's where I've been the last few years. Kids really rallied for that ball game. Since then, we've went 4-1, so we're 5-2 right now, and we're 2-0 in district, and got a big win against Whole-Day Zeta last week, which was very exciting for our program, and we're also looking forward to this Friday.
Well, good. So this Friday we go to Deweyville. We had them come to us earlier in the season in volleyball. Deweyville always has a competitive program. They bring their fans as well. So we have, what are we looking at this Friday? 4:30?
We will have 4:30 varsity first due to football, and then JV will be following after.
and we do know our, like I told you, we have our students that want to support these kids. I know Coach Buckner's been trying to debate what we're doing with that, but we do know that at some point we will all show up at Deweyville. And whether we get to make it to the girls' game or we all show up for the football game, we know they're going to have support whether they're present or here. They definitely, they have the support of our students and staff. So let's talk a little bit about junior high football. How's that been?
Junior high football is 3-1 right now. We got off to a real good start. Got a lot of young kids playing this year, both 7th and 8th grade, of course, but we got a lot of 7th graders playing this year, and had a big win last week. Kind of poured it on Holiday Zeta last week, so it's been a good start for them as well, and we got a lot of promise in the future. I think those young kids coming up, so a lot of brightness going on in Evadale athletics. We talk a lot about Rebel Ready. For those of you that haven't heard it, please ask your kids about it, because it's kind of an exciting thing that we're trying to bring, and they've all adapted to it real well. So.
They really have, and that talks about the character and just what it means to be an athlete and compete, and how we want them to represent our school, and especially in athletics. And I will say, these students they've embraced a lot of change this year. I know it's no secret to you guys, with all the changes and rules and expectations that they've had to rise to, but I want to say it as their principal, they have made me very proud. I know in the classroom they're being held to some higher standards. They're working hard. Coach Buckner does a great job. He not only is athletic director, but he assists with discipline as a principal as well. And we don't have many athletes that we're having to address. So that's always exciting from an administrative standpoint when you have good kids that show up, they do what they're supposed to do, and they appreciate that. They're very respectful students. So we just encourage you guys to come out and support them, especially the Lady Rebels who are entering the playoffs. We need to get those times nailed down so that we can make sure we push that info out to you. But we're making a run too. That's our goal, right?
With the victory last week, we're definitely in the playoffs. We're shooting for a district championship at this point, and Deweyville will be a big step for that this Friday. So
that's good. I mean, I know we end the season with Burkeville.
And Burkeville is the last game of the season. We're actually off next week because we were supposed to play West Sabine, and they were unable to field a team. So get a little rest in between and get ready for the last game, which will be senior night here. So it'll be exciting as well.
Okay. And then just one more thing we want to touch on. Our Athletic Booster Club is new, different. We have some different leadership there. Miss Melissa Redinger, I think, is heading that up, and she's got a lot of help from several of our parents. They've been running the concession stand for football games. I think they're going to help stock the concessions for basketball and some of our other, probably baseball, but they've kind of taken that and done a great job with it. I know we have a fundraiser event coming up, and that is going to be October 24th at 2 p.m. It's a Sunday afternoon, and it is called Lunch with Your Rebel or Lady Rebels. So if anyone wants to come up and have dinner or lunch with them on that date, it's going to be in the high school snack bar. It is $10 per adult and $6 for children. It's from 3 to 12. Is that right?
Ages 3 to 12.
Ages 3 to 12. Okay. But make sure you guys come and be a part of that just to help out the Athletic Booster Club. And there's a few other people we would like to thank as well.
Yes, I was going to say thank you so much to the Booster Club. We had senior night this past Friday, which was hectic and crazy for those people because we had football going on as well. And they just did an amazing job at getting our seniors something special, making them feel special. Also like to thank Crafty Mac, which is Megan Redinger's shirt printing press. She made our pink out jerseys, which were donated by East Tex Urgent Care. And so we just wanted to say thank you to those, the Booster Club. All administration has been so supportive of us and everything we've done. The community, backing the coaches, we appreciate that. Telling your kids that what we say is what goes, and so it's what our Rebel Ready. It's what makes us successful. So we appreciate that.
That's right. Anything else, Coach Buckner?
I think shout out to the staff is important as well. I mean, I know my coaching staff have done a fantastic job of working together and are great role models for our kids, and we're very thankful to have them and the things they've done to keep things going in time of change. And they've done a really, really good job.
Assistant coaches and managers. Can't live without them.
That's right. It takes all of us. So I just appreciate you guys sitting down with us today. I know this is a little unique situation. It's kind of new, but we had fun with it. I've always waited for the opportunity to get in front of my former coach here and put her on the spot and maybe get some laughs out of it. Coach Buckner's just along for the ride. So,
Absolutely.
Anyway, thanks for sitting down with us, and we will see you next time on our next episode of Table Talk.
Thank you.